Okay, and we are live. And I am just my avatar, but that's okay. Let's see. I'm a little rusty. Hello and happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday, Sako. And hello. And let's see. I guess just launch into my thing. Which could be, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And as a writer, I have been a writer for, well, I guess all my life, but I have been a professional writer. And in that time, I have basically I started my career over 20 years ago. I have done nonfiction, and under that I've done journalism and some other things. But currently I focus on fiction. And let's see, as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader for independent authors, as well as for small publishers. As an artist, I love working with watercolors and gouache, and I'm also starting to get into pastels. But I love working with stamps, and I love coloring stamps, stamped images, and I have an Etsy shop. So, and in the Etsy shop are things like greeting cards and bookmarks, and I also have some mixed media projects there. So, would you like to introduce yourself, Sako?
Howdy, neighbors. Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voigt. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, you can find me at Sako Toomey on YouTube. And if you want to be a witch or witch, you can find me at The Witch of Phil with Ted. Drop on by. I would love to see you.
Cool. Very cool. Look at this. Sarah Schonweber's here. Hello.
Yay! It's Sarah.
Long time no see. I have, quite a while back, I have been a guest on Sarah's channel during Sarah's lives on Friday evenings. I did that a couple times, but it's been a while. To maybe start telling people I'd like to guest. Hello, Tessa. That's cool. Doing blog post catch up and editing. CB is here. Hello.
Hi, CB.
Hello. And Jay Noble. Hello. How is everybody?
How is everybody?
And how is everybody doing? What are you here to work on? Because I will get us set up for some sprints in a few. Well, we got through our intros pretty quickly. I've got a few things going on today. I will be doing some planning because I have to. I just completely took the week off. Every little thing. I didn't do anything remotely professional because I just had things going on. I had lots of stuff to do regarding current events. So yeah. I was pretty busy, but all my siblings were in towns, because of that. So, so luckily I got to see both of my brothers. So yay, and the in-laws. So very nice. They're all very, very nice people. So very cool. Cat Leo came in. Hello.
Hi, Cat Leo.
How are you? And Jane Noble is getting lost in extreme edits today.
Seems to be going around.
CB is pretty good. Tired though, working on rough drafting, practice drafting a couple of chapters for my Camp Nano project. Camp Nano is starting in what?
2 days.
Apparently my brain is not awake still. Tessa is waiting for UPS to come. Hello. And cleaning. Yes, I have to do a lot of that myself. Yep. And Sarah needs to buy some bras. That's a project.
That's a project.
That's a project for, especially if you're kind of an in-between size like me. So it's interesting. Not only that, but I have other issues. So I don't fit into much. They're hard to find for me. Without going into a whole lot of details. Yeah, that's me as well, CB. I have my kid has an appointment. I have an appointment, so yeah. That'll be an interesting day. Hello from Nova Scotia.
Hi, Gary.
Gary. Hello. I don't know if I've met you before, but hello. Maybe I'll attempt to turn my camera on. I could try. I might just so you know, it might just revert back to my avatar. I can try it. But, yeah. Now what the hey. Hey, it's working, at least for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, Tessa, my Walmart has some things that are that work very well for they're just stretchy, so they're accommodating for lots of fish. But yeah, I'm the same as Sarah. I can't just grab anything. I have limitations. But anyway. Hey, I'm going to change the subject and see if I can find us a timer.
Cool. What is it with StreamYard?
What is it with what?
StreamYard and its audio issues.
Audio issues too. I don't know. Do I sound off?
No, I do.
Oh, see, I'm not hearing that. I just hear you. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's good.
On my chin. I'm gonna try to ignore that. Okay, let's see. Share the screen.
Timer dance.
Do.
Okay, cool.
So let's see. Primer. How about 20 to get us started?
Sure.
Sounds good to me. Make sure it doesn't go crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Get rid of that tab.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Hmm?
Shadow's layer is like, no, I hear the echo.
Oh. Okay. Here we go.
Woo.
Yeah, it looks better. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to get a prescription too. Actually, I do. So I really need to do some planning today. All right. Alrighty then. Sako, would you like to count down to
Okay.
the timer?
Maybe if the sound doesn't like knock me out. Pens to the ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I planned the rest of my week and I made a phone call. Confirmed an appointment. Nothing too fun, but that was my sprint. Let me take off that banner momentarily. What did you get done, Sako?
I'm working on. Oh, this echo is driving me nuts. Hold on.
I can kind of hear it now.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to hydrate the next sprint.
Maybe now. Still a little bit of.
I hear something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's StreamYard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do simple things in Illustrator.
Uh-huh.
And it's been so long since I've used Illustrator that simple things seem to be impossible.
Sure. I can relate to that.
I have this text. All right, ungroup.
And some people came in.
Yay, people.
Yeah, like Carrie, hello.
Yay.
And Alexis, where do you work? I don't know if I ever heard. Sounds like a theme park.
Sounds like a theme park.
I actually here in the Tampa Bay area, when we used to live closer to it, I did work at yes, Busch Gardens and Adventure Island. That was the year we got married for extra cash. So yeah. So I actually worked at a water park in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Right on.
Yeah. And I actually did work on the Busch Gardens campus grounds, whatever you want to say, a handful of times to help out. I do not have headphones on. You know what? I'm going to turn my fan off. Let me try. That might help with something. This is Florida. We have fans on a lot. It's already getting hot. Oh, God. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's getting into the 90s already here.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Yeah.
You skip spring straight into summer.
Uh-huh. That's what it does here.
Yeah.
And people want to come here during the heat of summer, and then they get heat stroke. Because, I love that though, Jenny. That's cute.
Ice cream is great at helping me edit. Also changed out of PJs.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think, I've attempted to do work in things other than meal clothes. It doesn't work. It's a lie. They tell you that you can work in your PJs if you want. Well, yeah, you could, but it's not conducive to actual work.
I can work in my PJs.
Well, if you wear sweats, I guess I've done that. If they're actually
yoga pants and
yoga pants.
pajamas.
Oh, I've done that. I've done a mixture. It's like that. The the anchor thing where yes, anchors have. I've heard this from a friend of mine who used to work in TV news. God, I heard this a long time ago. That a lot of times, they're sitting at their desks. Of course, now they're standing desks now, but they couldn't do this really anymore. But the anchors would wear shorts and then they wear whatever on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now everybody else is doing it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens Tampa CB it's been there a long time. But I don't know what came first, the Virginia one or the Tampa one.
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
I want to say the Virginia one came first, but I could
That
be
could be.
wrong.
I don't know. But my mother did remember, and she told me this a long time ago, that it started out here as just a little gardens, and then there was a zoo attached eventually, and then the zoo grew, and then it grew, and it grew, and it grew, and then it became what it is now. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Tampa was first. It's very interesting. I might have to look that up just to verify.
Tampa is the Africa one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, they used to call it something that you wouldn't say now.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if that was I don't know what the intention was, but I think it meant mystery.
Oh.
Having to do with mystery. I'm not sure. I really don't know. So maybe I won't say it.
CV Googled
did
it.
Google it?
Tampa
Thank
was
you.
first. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So maybe what they did was they took over a different thing in a different park or something. And
Very likely.
Anywho, I've lived in both states. I've lived in a lot of states.
I'm in Virginia.
Yeah, I was actually born in Virginia.
I don't.
There's irony for you there. I've been here for the last 30 years. Plus. No, yeah. Plus. I had to think of that.
I would call that a resident.
I have background noise.
I think it's off of my voice.
Okay. And now my AC kicked on. And the dog's snoring. And yeah.
I wonder if I leave and come back.
Do you want if you want, you could try that.
I am gonna try. Maybe.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
It was worth a try.
It doesn't sound that terrible to me. It's just sounds like, like something being drug over a microphone or.
Yeah, and it's super loud to me.
Is it? I don't hear very much at all.
Yeah, it's super loud to me.
And it just started happening with you, Tessa. It's me too.
Oh, weird.
I'm not hearing anything on my end on this. Oh.
I'm not hearing it on your end either. Oh.
Interesting.
Audio issues.
Huh.
Maybe I should flee.
Well, that's up to you. It's lab for tests. Well,
Don't know how to fix that.
unless I have the only thing let me make sure of my other laptop, but I don't think I have any. No, all I have open is my StreamYard and the Google Timer, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube open.
Don't know.
I don't know why it does this.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, we could call it quits. I'll just try again on Thursday.
Right on. If you had your stream open on another tab, but it's not open on another tab.
No. I think Carrie's hearing what I'm hearing.
Okay. It seems to be dying down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh. And now it's switched. Oh, shit.
No. Oh, there's the irony. I hate dead air, and yet I don't want to make any noise.
Jeez. Gremlins.
Yeah, gremlins. Don't want gremlins. My son loves gremlins, but hey.
Maybe we should do another sprint.
Let's do that. That's a good idea. I was trying to figure out what to do. That's always a good idea. Let me just add this back. Let's do a sprint. And that way there's quiet for people. That's a good idea. About 25
Sure.
minutes. That sounds good. I hope my voice is not making you cringe. But I guess I could take my turn and count us down. Remember to stretch if you need to. Remember to drink some water if you need to. I'm going to go get some in a moment. Remember to back up your work. But we can get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. That doesn't seem to bother my dog so much anymore. Scared the crap out of her the first couple times, like during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I started streaming during the day again. What did I think of a minute ago? Oh yeah, what do you think of my analogy? The 90s were like the 80s, but with cappuccinos and blackberries. Pretty much the same thing, except yeah, they're pretty much the same except for certain things.
Yeah, it went
Different
from
colors
cocaine
for me.
went from cocaine to heroin.
But yeah, up until about the mid to late 90s, I would say some things started. Let me try and see if my camera will work. Some things were starting to change, and yeah, it's interesting. I would say. And you know, I even with a lot of things. But I'm just going to show that because yeah, yeah. Let's see. Jenny Noble got a chapter edited. Yay. Only 7 to go. I hope my sound is okay. Stevie wrote 453 words. Nice. Carrie got 481. Well, that's very cool. Wow. It's interesting how the maternal instinct just kicks in sometimes. That sounds way more fun. Yeah. 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 Yeah, there were lots of things that, you know, why did people think that was a good idea? But anyway,
Like capitalizing healthcare. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, lots of things. Lots of things. I didn't do very much. I kind of got distracted with the chat, but I did drink some of my water. I was kind of getting into all this chat. Oh, we're talking about that's what I'm thinking of. Gremlins. My kid has not seen the Gremlins movies, but he's seen other things with Gremlins in them, including a local TV commercial from several years ago. But I wonder if he would like those movies. I think he could probably handle it now. There you go. I'm glad your UPS has come. You know, CB, South Park always did make me cringe. I did not watch it very often because I just thought, yeah. Season 2 Halloween episode. Yeah, I never really got into it. I never really got into it. But have to start beta reader critiques. Yeah, I never even got really into The Simpsons, and that's been around for quite some time. I remember when The Simpsons got started.
On the Tracy Ullman show.
I was just gonna say on the Tracy Ullman show as like little snippets, and then I would go, "What was that? What the heck did I just see?" or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I remember that show. That was she has a serious sense of humor. Really, really, really funny lady.
Yeah.
And writer. I know she has been involved with lots of projects. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I think somebody else is here. Should I let them in?
It's possible.
I'm a sneaky snake.
Yes, you are. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, Charlie?
Wondering how night happened, because like my memory tells me I laid down in the bed and then the alarm went off, and like no, I'm so tired. I think I'm more tired now than I was when we went to bed last night.
I've been there.
But other than that, good.
And on.
I have 2 days left to get 52 chapters outlined so I can start my my Camp Nano project. Woohoo! I've got to not make it.
Yeah. I took some time off last week, so I'll just see what happens with me.
I mean, the good thing is I set up for my camp project a small un petite novella, just a little big one, just tiny one, just teeny tiny one. So it should be able to do that, even if I have to pants it. But I thought I would be much more collected by now. Hello, Carrie and Tessa.
Let's see.
Though I'm still obsessing over that really cool picture that Sako did for me.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of things when I started poking around yesterday. Started poking around online. Saw a few things.
Cool. Because I haven't posted anything.
I feel like they need a name and a personality and a character, and they need to be somebody who shows up and yells at me on my stream from time to time.
Yes.
They look like somebody with opinions.
They look like somebody with opinions indeed.
Cool.
I have a flat cat next to me.
Did you say a fat cat or a flat?
Flat. She's
laying down completely.
She's completely flat. And purring furiously.
That's a happy cat.
That's what took me so long to get back to the office. Is I got up, I was just about ready to come back here, and McGonagall jumped up on the footstool by my chair and just like rolled over and presented full belly and looked at me like, "Don't you love me?" Like, you know that, like, you know that cat look.
I do.
Yes, I do. Here, I will pet you. I will give you all the loves.
Yay, Carrie.
Because Sako is a brilliant artist who undercuts her talent at every opportunity that she gets and says things like, it's not going to be good. And then it's brilliant. And, you know, like, we all wish we had a thimble of that talent.
Rough sketches are just that. They are rough sketches. You should see when I actually do a painting.
I'm just saying, your rough sketches are better than, like, I know my, like, considered art. So, my artwork takes hours of digital manipulation to make it look good.
And I just use stamps because I have a real hard time drawing sometimes. I never used to think I could draw. I have drawn some. So every once in a while I get a wild hair and I'll do some drawing. Sketching. I've done some sketching. I'll just, again, I'll catch a wild hair and
sketching is good for you.
I love the sketch. I just don't show them to people because
I get it. I get it.
Usually people don't see my rough sketches and unless I'm selling them for $5.
I'm just saying, if I could sketch like you were sketching the other day, I would have a comic strip. I would have a web comic, and it may not be popular, but it would be prolific. I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm working on graphic novels and stuff too.
Woohoo! Cool. That's cool.
Fairy tale, where the goal is no text. I got to tell the story just with illustration.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is super fun.
That sounds
and it's my favorite. It's my favorite fairy tale. It's the Three Sillies. So good.
One of the projects in the eventually I will get to pile over there is a retelling of the Crystal Ball.
Oh.
Because I love that story, but like nobody knows it. And I have a fun idea for how to retell it.
Cool.
I'm that nerd who's read the Red Book of Fairies, the Blue Book of Fairies, and all of the actual Grimm's fairy tales. So ignore me.
I have a book of like English fairy tales, and I know none of them. I've never heard any of them outside of this book. So I'm like,
I have two of those book of fairy tales. One's the, let's see, there's a green, there's a pink book of fairy tales. Do you know what I mean, Charlie?
Yeah, there's pretty much one of the colors. There's the red book, the blue book, the pink book, and the brown book.
Yeah.
And I think there's a couple more together.
I think I have the green and the pink. So yeah, they're really interesting. I love that kind of stuff. I'm really fascinated.
Because I also want to do a retelling of Koschei the Deathless.
Yes.
The Morena version. Because I love that story so much.
Koschei the Deathless is awesome.
This is why I have like a mountain of journals where I'm just collecting ideas.
I got a couple of ideas. And then I've put some things in my main story, in my book length. I put snippets of things in it. So.
Yeah, my issue with the current whip is I'm doing a lot of world building as I'm outlining it. And I want to bring the Erythrosuchus into the setting because they're one of my favorite prehistoric critters. If you've never seen them, they are cute little nightmare monsters. Imagine a crocodile with a T-Rex head, but like not scaled down. Like put a giant T-Rex head on a little crocodile body. They look like something from a video game, but they were real.
Oh, funky.
Little bodies, really giant heads with sharp teeth. And I want one in the book so much, but I can't figure out what I want to call it.
Interesting.
Because they're so cute.
There goes my face again. So Charlie, it's been doing that today.
Again?
Your browser has lost connection to your camera. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. I was kind of ignoring it for a while. So maybe I'll just ignore it again. I've only got about 30 minutes left anyway. Hey, speaking of which, would people like another sprint?
Sounds wonderful.
Wait, what? I'm actually going to have to work? Dang it.
Well, you said yourself that there were things you wanted to do.
Only like 50 chapters left. Let's do this.
Let's see. Back. Let's see. Let's see. How about 25? That should give us a few minutes left for wrapping things up.
Sounds good.
Carrie says, yes, please. Okay. Well, your posters sound really interesting, by the way, CB. Hey, Charlie, since you're here and you do such a great job with that, would you like to count us down?
Sure. Make sure that you are taking care of yourselves this day because for writers, self-care is productivity. And I'm going to say it until everybody finally agrees with me because I still get pushback when I say it. So if you need to just take care of yourself, do that. But, maybe just make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Sit up straight in your chair. Don't hunch over. That's not where ideas come from. Be better than me. Save your documents, and we are going to get started in a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and sprint.
Woohoo. Sorry about that. I had to step away momentarily. Oh, but I'm back. Okay. How did everybody do?
I got about halfway done with another chapter in here, so
Oh, yay.
yay.
Cool. And I am almost done with my logo comps.
Oh, cool.
So I will have something to show tomorrow.
There you go. And I looked in my work planner. And started getting basically rescheduling my March for April.
I know those feels.
So yeah.
March felt like it was like 3 days long. Like it went so fast.
Not for me, man. It was packed.
Yeah, mine was packed, yet it went kind of fast.
Oh my god.
I had a lot of things going on. So
Holy crap, Carrie.
what?
878.
That is amazing.
Wow.
You knew what you were writing.
Yes.
That is so cool.
She did. She must have.
You're like, I gotta make the most of this tiny human's gonna take up the rest of my day. I'm gonna get all the words now.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's why I'm just kind of trying to get my head on before I have to deal with it. Well, he's not tiny anymore, but my kid is.
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, it was dialogue heavy. Okay.
I love writing dialogue.
Me too.
You know what? Yeah. Me too.
Sometimes I'll write nothing but the dialogue, and then I'll go back and I'll flush it all out. But
Same.
just to move the story along, like, just need to get it down. No quotes, no he said, she said, just
Sure.
dialogue.
Yeah. But that's a really good thing a lot of times, you know. But
For
sometimes
me, that's outlining. My outlines read like that a lot.
okay, gotcha.
Where it's like a ton of content in like 3 lines.
Okay.
So when I actually get to writing the things, then I do like Carrie did and whack out like 1,000 words in a half an hour.
That's kind of my hope. I haven't outlined in so long, and I'm hoping that when I get around to drafting, I can just bam.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm doing all the heavy lifting now. Every character is getting named now.
All the heavy lifting now. Yeah.
Yes.
That way you can fast draft.
Yeah. Carrie, my son is 17 and he looks like he's 17. He's got a mustache. He's bigger than me. Yeah, looking at my brothers over the last week, I definitely saw a lot of similarities, and they're big guys. They're both over 6 feet tall. Like the one is about 6'3" and the other is about 6'4". So, and the one's big barreled, and yeah, he looks kind of a combination of the two. Nice. But anyway, see there she goes. Did a lot of planning. Planning. Well, it is 2:00, and I have been streaming for 2 hours. And I am still currently on the free StreamYard at the moment, so I think I'm going to wrap things up.
Alrighty.
Okay. Does anybody want to do an outro?
Everybody knows who I
And thank you
am.
for coming.
I will say, keep your eyes posted. I may have a new podcast launching soon.
Yay.
I've been talking with some people for guest spots on it, and I've kind of talked to Sako and a couple other people. I'm kind of in the middle of a big rebranding of everything that I'm doing right now, and I'm really excited. I think the imagery and the logos I'm very proud of, so keep an eye out.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay. And Sako?
Howdy neighbors, I am Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you want to be a better at marketing yourself as an author, you can find my stuff at this YouTube account. And if you want to be a witchier witch, you can stop by for coffee at 10 a.m. every morning on the Witch of Till with Teg. Drop by. I would love to see you.
Awesome. And and my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and as I said earlier, author, editor, and artist, and I love fantasy and mythology, and I do often combine those things a little bit in terms of I love reading fantasy, I love writing it, and I have a book project as well as as well as a couple short stories in the works, and I am starting to stream again, so please forgive any hiccups. I guess I will be streaming on Thursday, same time. Is there anything else I want to say? Working on some marketing things. So coming up soon, I really do hope to have some videos coming up about editing. I was thinking the types of editing, and if that's something that people would be interested in, please let me know. Or if you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out. And I'm Heather Dewey Pettit. A lot of places. That's at Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, all the things pretty much. And thank you so much for everyone who came. Thank you for coming, Sako and Charlie. And I guess I'll see everybody later.
Bye.
Bye.